Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, do not change in the creation of Allah. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He made everything created perfectly with a code, with the genetics. And no one is allowed to change its genetics or its look also, its appearance also. In any matter, any of the creation, if you try to change the creation of Allah, then you are eligible, you are entitled to get a curse of Allah. In any aspect of our life. For example, today because of the economical reasons and because of the greediness, like in other countries, like in America also, they get the wheat, they change the genes of the wheat, they change the genes of the corn, and the reason is this will make more production, more harvesting. But what they will do now, even if it is more harvesting, but this kind of a product called GMO, and they are causing cancers. The millions of people are getting cancer. Why? Because there's a curse, because of changing the genes of the crops like wheat, rice, or corn, etc. Even in animal, there is also GMO is working in the world today. So in the industry, in the harvesting, even in our cells. For example, some people are trying to change their face. If they are flat nose, they want to make long nose, they go to the operation, plastic surgery. They want to make a sharp pointed nose. That's curse of Allah. And it shows that you are not happy for what Allah made you. You should be happy. They change their cheeks, they change their chin, they uplift their head, and all those kind of things they try to do to change the creation of Allah. But Allah forbid that. Allah does not allow it. But there are some things which is not considered as changing the creation of Allah. For example, a person he get bald, he has no hair. Now, if you do some plantation, his own hair or the hair of the other people, and they plant it, and then it will start to grow, that's not considered as changing the creation of Allah. Why? Because he is not changing. He is bringing back to where he was. He was with the hair. He lost the hair with some sickness. Now he wants to plant again to have the same look like he was before. So that's not considered as changing the creation of Allah, because you are trying to go back to your original nature. For example, uh, you lost your one teeth or your tooth, and you want to replace it with other artificial tooth, and that's not going to be called it changing the creation of Allah, because you don't have, you are replacing it, and that is not considered as changing in the creation of Allah. For example, it is allowed to hair dye, the hair color, but the Prophet forbid to do the hair dye with the black color. But dark brown, other kind of brown, it's okay. But if it is for the covering the white hair, there are some limitations and there are some forbidden, the prohibitions which you cannot go in. And if Allah, when we are going in the prohibition of Allah, then Allah is very angry. Allah is very angry for the people who are trying to go to the prohibition made by Allah. The Prophet Muhammad said, if a man imitate a woman, the curse of Allah upon her. And if a woman imitate a man, then curse of Allah upon her. So there are things where when you are going against your creation, you are going against the creation made by Allah, then Allah is very angry for that. And it shows also ungratefulness. For me, I can say Allah made me the best. I cannot be better than this. So Allah give me the best. So everyone should think like this. There are something which Allah replaced with something else. Some people, even though they have no very high good look, but Allah give them some talent. Allah compensate them with talents. Like Africans, they are very good in the sports, they are very good in other things. So there are some balancing by the creation of Allah. He makes something and He gives something. So He make always balance in all the creation. No one is Allah made ugly in the world today. Everyone Allah created is a good looking. It's only that some are more good looking, some are less good looking, but Allah never make the people ugly. Every creation of Allah is good looking, but the people, they make it very ugly with their bad habits, with their bad diet, or with their lifestyle, or by changing the creation of Allah. Some people, they go to the parlors and they go to saloons and they go to clinics and they change, keep on changing. until the time you will not like to see their face anymore, because they looks very scary. They become horror because they are keep on trying to change the creation of Allah, and they're not happy what Allah made for them. So that is a very important lesson, not to change the creation of Allah, and always to be happy for what Allah made us, and not to be any regret or not to show any ungratefulness to Allah, rather to be very happy. Allah, I'm very happy with you. You give me the best. And you give me the all best, and I'm very happy, and I'm giving thanks to you for all the best you give me. May Allah guide us, may Allah forgive us.